Oh, I guess you're wondering why I was looking at my old crash helmet. You know, I haven't had to dust this off since I went with Rusty on his first drive when we were 16. Let me tell you, it was completely necessary too. Yeah, figured I might need it today. See, I promised Ethel that I would help her practice for a driving test. I know, I thought she already had her driver's license too, but apparently she always preferred her trusty scooter. But I think it's time for her to get out on the open road. I just hope she passes the test. You know, she doesn't really take it well whenever she fails something. And might need your prayers too. Does it still fit?
All right, left. Get the mushroom, get the mushroom.
Oh. It's so hard to drive under this much pressure.
Left. No, avoid
You don't know how hard it is to drive with little Bowser arms, okay?
Mario just passed you.
Stay out of this, Rusty.
Okay, all right, why are you doing that?
Well, it's helping.
I don't think it's helping. Nope.
I'm so mad right now. I want to blow up this controller!
Well, last place is still a place, so at least you got that going for you.
Is everything okay?
It will be once I break this.
Yeah, Ethel is trying to play Mario Kart, and she thinks it might help her pass her driver's ed test. Oh.
But I can't
She
even...
missed all the mushrooms.
I can't even drive in Mario World. How am I supposed to pass the test?
Well, okay, think about this. Have you done all your coursework?
Yes.
All right. Have you watched all those instructional videos?
Yes.
Okay. Have you been practicing?
Yes.
Well, then you're going to be fine, Ethel. You're going to be okay. And look, here's the important. Look, even if things are not going perfectly, do not get down. Remember, keep your peace.
No, Dr. Herman, this is a really big deal. Okay, all my friends can drive. If I don't pass this, I'll be the only one. I'll be so left out.
Well, to be fair, though, your friends have been driving for like 10 years now, so I think you'll be okay.
Dr. Herman, you don't understand, okay? My life would be ruined. I have to pass this test.
Okay.
Who's gonna take me to the DMV?
Let's
go. Come on, guys.
Rusty, you like that, right? You love the DMV.
All right.
No!
All right, I'll do it.
Hey, Rusty, you might need this.
Hello, my story.
Okay, now tell me what to do when the squid ink gets on the screen.
All right, look, you're not getting enough mushrooms. That's the problem. The mushrooms make you go faster. Ugh.
Oh, how did the driver's test go?
Is that a happy cry?
Yeah, not sure. Ethel, what happened?
What happened?
Yeah.
Oh, Dr. Herman.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Dr. Herman. Dr. Herman wants to know what happened.
Yeah.
What happened?
Uh-huh.
I failed! That's what happened! I'm a failure! Can I have a tissue, please? Everyone is gonna be the laughing stock of the whole neighborhood!
I mean, Ethel, I seriously doubt that everyone in the neighborhood is currently laughing at you.
I bet you they are!
Hey, yeah, no, she's here. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Right. It's for you, Ethel.
Who is it? Hello? Ethel here.
Hey Ethel, this is Skibbadoodle. I heard about your driver's test. I just want to offer you this.
See?
Alright, I'm gonna be serious now.
Everyone is literally laughing at me, okay? This is awful! It's okay. Not everyone passes the first time. Yes, they do. They literally do. So many people pass the first time.
Well, actually, not everybody passes the first time. You see, I didn't pass but my 7th time, and that's only because my driving instructor passed out on the 4th time that the car flipped.
That's true, I remember that.
God, what a break I got.
Rusty, stop trying to make me feel better, okay?
Oh.
I'm just gonna run off to wherever failures go, okay? Which can't be far because I can't drive.
Okay,
She's got a good point there.
I have to go on foot.
okay, Ethel. Ooh,
That's a sneeze.
that's not there. Ethel, listen, here's the thing. I need you to hear this verse from the Bible, okay? It's from Psalm 34 and verse 18. It says, "The Lord is close to those whose hearts have been broken." So here's the thing. Look, even though you're sad right now, Jesus can help you. He can help you feel better. I mean, you need him.
That's true. Hey, you remember that Christmas parade when I made a huge mess?
Are you talking about the reindeer poo incident?
So much
That
poo-poo.
was so messy.
Remember I was really, really, really sad and I didn't want to try again. I was so sad, but then I remembered and I prayed. And God, he gave me peace, even though I was really sad.
And all the rainbow poo just disappeared.
It wasn't bad. It worked a lot better.
Okay, well, thanks guys, but I'll try. But for now, I think I'm just gonna lay here and wallow just a little bit longer, okay?
Okay, Ethel.
Okay.
The only way you're going to pass that test, though, is if you have some peace, and that comes from Jesus. So just think about it, okay? Let's give her a minute, guys.
Our big point says I can have peace when I'm sad. Now, sadness is a real emotion that we all feel at times. Ecclesiastes 3:4 says there is a time to weep and there's a time to laugh. There's a time to be sad and a time to dance. Sad things happen and it's okay to cry. The problem comes when we get stuck in sadness. There are times of sadness and there are times of joy. But some people decide to just stick with staying sad. That happened to a prophet named Elijah. The Bible tells us that an evil king and queen had led the country of Israel away from the one true God and towards false gods. So God used Elijah to show them the truth. On the top of a mountain, after the king and queen's servants had prayed to the fake gods and nothing had happened, Elijah prayed and God answered. A huge crowd of people saw God send fire from the sky and prove that he was the only real God. It was a big win. But this made the king and queen angry. So angry that the evil queen sent a message to Elijah that she was gonna kill him for what had happened. And that must have really scared Elijah because he ran for the hills and took refuge inside a cave. In that cave, Elijah sunk into deep sadness. He probably wondered how such a great win had turned into his defeat. God spoke to Elijah and asked him what he was doing there. Elijah told God that he had committed himself to God, even when everyone else had turned away from God. Elijah was kind of feeling sorry for himself. And he said, "I'm the only one left, and they're trying to kill me." He was convinced he was all alone. God asked Elijah to step outside of the cave. A powerful wind tore through the mountains. It was strong enough to break rocks, but the Lord wasn't in the wind. Then an earthquake rumbled and fire roared, but God wasn't in the earthquake or the fire. Finally, Elijah heard a gentle whisper. It was God. He told Elijah that he still had 7,000 people in Israel who still served him. Elijah, he wasn't alone. He got up, left the cave, and bravely stood up to the king and queen. The truth is that Elijah was never alone. God was with him the whole time. Those 7,000 other people were also there all along. You know, problems happen. Bad things pop up. And there are days when we feel all alone. But God, He's always there. You may not see Him face to face or hear His voice boom through the sky. Like Elijah, you might hear God's voice as a gentle whisper. The point is that God is with you. Psalm 34:18 says, "The Lord is close to those whose hearts have been broken." When you feel like your world is crushed, remember that God is very close to you. When we're stuck in sadness, it distorts or changes how we see things. Let me show you what I mean. The other day, my friend took a picture of me and then put one of those crazy filters on it. Look. It's funny to see, but what if I went around believing that that's who I really am? It would change how I act, speak, everything. Of course, we know that that's not who I really am. But when you're really sad, you can't always see things as they really are. So you make choices based on stuff that's not true. In order to keep sadness from taking over, you need to fill your mind with truth. Elijah needed to know that God was there with him. He needed to know that he wasn't the only one who loved God. And you need to know that God is with you. You need to know that as bad as you might feel in the moment, you are not alone. God has a plan to bring you better things. It's just hard for that to happen when you're stuck in sadness. Instead, ask and trust God to bring His peace to your heart, even when your heart feels broken. That's how we can know that I can have peace when I'm sad.
All right, eat some dust, you Donkey Kong scum. That's right, get a little piece of my shell. Get a little piece of the shell.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Can't believe you did that to me.
Oh, yeah?
But guess what? Too
What?
bad for you. I just got the star! See you later, Toad.
Well, guess
Toad.
what?
Seriously,
All
who
right.
chooses Toad as their character? Toad?
Yeah, well, at least
Really?
my mom didn't choose your face as a toad.
Oh,
Hey guys, guess who's the newest driver in the neighborhood?
Princess Peach.
No, Rusty, Ethel.
That's a letdown.
what? You passed the test? That's fantastic, Ethel. Wow.
You know what, kid? I'm proud of you. Due to my coaching, got you there all the way.
No, actually, it was God. Yeah.
Well, yes, God, of course. But also me, so I would say, what is it, like a 60-40 God, 40% me, right?
No.
80-20.
No.
Can you give me 90-40?
No. It was all God. 100% God. Okay, before I took the test, I actually prayed and remembered that verse that you shared, and I prayed that God would help me focus and stay calm during the test, and He did, and I passed.
Wow. I mean, you really made the perfect choice, Ethel, because you chose peace even when you felt sad. Kind of reminds me of this prophet in the Bible. His name was Elijah. Boy, he got super down in the dumps when this evil queen tried to chase him down. He thought he was all alone, but that's when God showed up and let him know that he wasn't.
Huh, but was I wrong for getting sad?
No, actually, I learned in church that the feeling isn't wrong. We just have to choose to follow God instead of our feelings.
5%. 5% me. Come on!
Rusty.
It's 3%. You have a shame with your Mario Kart, alright?
Well, Ethel,
Yeah.
you did a good job. You know what? I think you could even take us all for a ride later and celebrate.
How about some Mario Kart first, huh?
Oh.
Great.
On second
yikes.
thought, you know, we might be busy later.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want bananas.
What's
do you?
that?
Whoa.
Yeah. I think I got a lime scooter. I'm gonna rent that.
Yeah. Well, thankfully, Ethel's driving is better in real life than it is in Mario Kart. I'm glad she didn't give up. Feeling sad can make us want to quit. It can fill you with all kinds of negative thoughts. You know, but being sad isn't wrong. You just don't want to stay sad. And with Jesus, you can find peace and calm even when you feel that way. Remember, feelings are real, but they're terrible leaders to follow. No matter how you feel, remember that you can have peace when you're sad. And that's something you can discuss when you do this week's Big Do. Have your family make a list of good things God has done for you. Post it on the refrigerator, and the next time you feel sad, take a look at the list and remember how God is always with you.